Hello, Sagittarius. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your June 2023. Yes, your June reading. Sorry, they're so late. I just don't know what happened to the month. Oh, my goodness. But before we begin, I wanted to take a moment and thank all the lovelies who stopped to see me at Daytona, Florida Spirit Fest, and introduce themselves. And they were clients I have never met in person and have read for a long, long time. And some of them were ones that have watched my videos and left comments. I'm just so touched that you would come and see me there. So I appreciate that. And I am going to go back next year. I met a lot of new folks and a lot of new clients, and it was just a wonderful event. So it's Spirit Fest Daytona 2024. Not sure the dates. I'll put them up when I get them. But I will be in Punta Gorda, Florida with Spirit Fest in September of this year. And I will be in Port St. Lucie in October, Florida with the Spirit Fest, because it was a very well-run show. I'm excited to be part of their group. Now, with that said, let's see what's coming up for you. Please remember, this is a general reading. If you'd like one just about you, I've included my website down below, www.soulstarbliss.com, or you can also book with me at Readings by Judy, JUDIE.com. And with that said, let's see here. Oh, remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Sometimes they do connect even more than just your sun sign. Wow, it looks like change, quick change for you. It's like something you've wanted or something you learned. It's like, oh my gosh, I got this, and boom, it comes very quickly for you. I'm not sure what it is, whether it's work, love, or just life in general, but it's a big deal. It says, alms dispensed with justice from the past. I almost feel, and this has been kind of prominent today, like you're almost wanting to change jobs or leave where you're at, or maybe you're not working now and don't have one. But I feel there's going to be opportunities present themselves for you starting this month, but you're going to have to, hit the streets, hit the books, whatever you're going to, or however you find a job. Just get your name out there, get your applications out, because it's going to be a month where there's change for you. What you've learned about some of the people that were close to you, or friends or something like that, I think you're going to realize that if you need help, if you reach out, they're going to be there for you, just as you were for them. Travel. Worried about not being able to complete some travel that maybe you've already committed to, paid for. It is going to happen. Okay, it might be a little different, especially if you're having a little financial trouble, but if it's already paid for and non-refundable, I think you're going to go ahead and go, and it's going to be much better than you think it is. It's going to be exactly what you needed. You're going to be so happy that you did go. And I'm not sure if this travel takes part in June, July, or August, but it's kind of the summertime, which, by the way, June 21st is the summer solstice, so make sure you make plans to do something special that day, even if it's something as simple as getting your feet out on Mother Earth and, sucking up some of that energy. But there's a lot of things to do that way. I just wanted to remind you before I forgot. But it looks like you're going to have the ups and downs that you've had. Celebrate the little things. Celebrate what you can. But there's change coming for you. It looks like you've worked hard, like all up last year, the year before that, and it's like you have like a moment where you're thinking, is this worth it? I just think that the change those of you that are seeking change, this is a month where you can make a list of places to apply. Talk to your friends if you're available for work. They might even know someone someplace where they work, might even be hiring. But I do feel if you're wanting to make changes, this is a month where you could certainly get things rolling, get lined up for interviews and such. I feel like Spirit's got something to do with it, but I got the Wheel of Fortune, which means things I feel are going to get much, much better for you. And just because everyone doesn't agree with, with what's going on with you, like family members, maybe you had a disagreement about not working or changing jobs or something. Work out those details. Life is too short to be angry all the time. I feel Spirit's got an idea for you, or a plan for you. It says stand up for yourself. You can do that in a good way. Ace of Pentacles means something's going to be offered to you. Excuse me. My allergy pill must be wearing off, because boy, is my throat dry. Sorry. But I do feel like opportunities are going to present themselves. And really, if you're looking for work, look in areas that you think are going to really make you happy. If you're still at a job that you're not happy, it's easier to get a job when you have one. Oh, I'm so sorry here. I made it through most of these without doing that. I feel like what you wish for is before you, whether that's a new job, more money, something like that. And it says, if need be for work, get counsel. Like there's headhunters, there's employment agencies, things like that. But ask yourself before you contact, are you willing to relocate? Are you willing to take a different job or something like that? Oh my, I hope I can cut these coughs out of here. I'm so sorry. It says here, if counsel is needed and you get the right counsel, you're going to find exactly the job like you kind of dreamed of. But don't be foolish and quit a job and then start looking for one. Because again, it's better to have a job when you're looking for one. I don't know why that is, but it is. It says, I almost feel like you're going to have a choice of things to do. But it also, in fact, I have another two here. So you're going to be making choices. And this has to do with work, I believe. Like you're going to find, or it's what's not going to find you. It could through somebody, but you're going to have to put the effort in of looking and, you're going to have to put the effort in to make the contacts. But I feel like you could actually even sign a contract with work. And I have the Sun card, so it brings you great joy. And you know what? I just get this feeling like, all the excuses you have of not looking, put those away. It just seems like, if you're at work and you're staying there and you've been there for 3 or 4 years, you're not happy, you can look outside of there while you're still working. Because I feel like there's definitely going to be a change. In fact, where you work, they may even have a different department you could go to. If you thought of that, you might want to try asking or check with your HR department or even your supervisor if there's another department that might be able to use your talents. Because whatever you're doing now, if you're not happy, there's one thing to go to work and you're happy and you love what you do, the day goes by fast. But if you hate what you do and the day is like 4 days in one, then it's time to start looking or do something. I do feel like a change for you this month will come quickly. It'll inspire you. But remember, we can't change the past. It would be great if we could. But you still have something to work with. Ace of Wands says new beginning, beginning of a journey, beginning of a job, beginning of whatever it is, love even. It says don't let sadness from the past or upheaval from the past taint what's coming for you. You know what I mean? You can do what you want with an offer of a job. You don't have to take it, or you could take it. If you have a family, you might even want to discuss it with them, because if you have to relocate, they're probably going to have to relocate with you. Careful too, if you're unhappy with your job and you give your power away, example, you have tons of work to do, and then someone comes and says, possibly a supervisor, can you get this done for me by 5? No. You got to say no. Don't take on more than you can handle. I almost feel like some of you are being abused that way. And, they say, will you get this done? And then your own work suffers. It says, you're a chariot, one who can achieve greatness. Find that spot that really where you work or want to work, and without guilt feelings. Like maybe your uncle got you the job, making this up, your uncle got you the job where you're at now, and I can't leave here. Well, I would think your uncle would want you to be happy. And if you have an opportunity to move to a new place where you make more money, or you're happy, or you just get out of the humdrum that you're in, they would be happy for you. And even if they're in spirit world, it would be okay, because they can hear you. Don't forget, you can talk to people there. I feel like this month is going to be almost like a maze. It has been. May maybe was like that, where you didn't know which way to go. But come June, it looks like opportunities are going to open for you, and things are going to start falling into place. Like, yes, yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, you're going to be so happy that you did make the choices that you are making this month of June. And it says, even though you feel like this, like the lady with all the swords around her, that's not you. Don't let yourself be that person. I just feel like choices you make this month are going to be not only happy for you, but those around you. So make sure you think before you act. And I know it's going to be a good choice that you make, Sagittarius. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and I'll see you again next month.